Are you saying yes when you should be saying no? Well, you need to hear this. Greetings to you, truck lovers and truth seekers. Welcome to Truckin Insights. The road to headlines and insights on life you can definitely use. Boss man here, off duty owner operator with over 3 decades of valuable experience in transportation, over half of which has been behind the wheel of an 18 wheeler. If you're new here, I welcome you in. Take a moment, become a subscriber. I have nothing but a desire to give you everything you need for that bigger picture mentality. If you've been here for a while and are currently subscribed and you want to get straight to the news, the timestamps down below. News today we're talking about is a Chicago report of tow trucks that are up to no good. Meantime, I'd like to, if you're interested, give you a break check on reality. Today, we're going to talk about something that every single trucker out there and every single business owner in transportation needs to hear: how to stop letting others control you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Boss man, what do you mean? Stop letting others control me. I run my rig, I run my business, I'm the captain of my ship. Let me ask you something. How many times have you been pressured without even realizing it, or guilted, and you didn't realize it until after it was done? Your dispatcher will say, "Hey, can you do me a favor?" Or your boss says, "Come on, be a team player." Translation: work more, pay less. Let's not forget the golden line. That's just the way the industry works. Well, we're hitting this brake check on this nonsense because I'll tell you what, if you're letting others give you these things, you're giving away your time, you're giving away your money, and you're giving away your respect. I call BS on that. I think there is a far better way to get the job done, maintain your dignity, and work for what you're worth. You know, you heard me say it before. Mindset is what separates those who stay stuck from those who take charge. And today I'm going to break down exactly how to realize and recognize the traps I just set before and how to say no without any guilt and put yourself back in control of your truck, your career, and your future. First, let's talk about the dispatchers. Your dispatcher, your fleet manager, or anybody over top of you. I mean, are you company driver, owner operator with fleet manager? Either way, how many times have they said to you, "Hey, do me a favor. I had a great position running freight from New York City all the way to Albany. It was great pay, but then it was, hey, do me a favor." And before long, I wound up working at a regional position somewhere out in the middle of nowhere for a lot less money. As soon as I realized what was going on, I I I did some of the things I'm telling you to do, and here I am today. You are in control. Don't let people talk you into the, "Hey, let me do you a favor," because that always means you're doing for them, not for you. So next time someone makes a suggestion, flip it. Just say, "Look, I appreciate that, but here's what works for me." And you set the terms. Don't let them do it. Your time ain't free. And it's up to you to determine what working for nothing is. Are you covering last minute loads because they need a favor? You need to stop that crap. Every hour, every mile, every minute, you should give a dollar amount attached to it. There's a lot of people that say if your wheels aren't turning, you aren't earning. As far as I'm concerned, if you have to burn that fuel, you should be earning money associated with that burning of fuel too. If they don't respect that, and stop apologizing. Start planning. Plan for you, not for them. Ever been told, "Hey, be a team player. Step up for the company. We're all a family here." This is emotional manipulation. The only team that matters is you. Realize that. If what they're asking you to do does not work for you, you don't need to feel bad for not being a team player. It don't work for you. You need to think, does this help me as well? If it's not a win-win, say no. Forget it. I'm done. You need to rewrite the rules for your success. How many times have you heard that? That's just the way things are. Who designed that? Who said that has no, that's not the way. The way it has to be is the way that benefits me. Who said that? Who made that decree? Who wrote on that parchment paper that that's exactly what has to no, it's got to work for me or it ain't going to work for thee. It's that simple. There's nothing wrong with expecting a change that's merited of common sense. This brake check strategy, as I call it, is designed to give you the power to recognize you're being manipulated, set non negotiables, and say no when it's right for you. Too many of us out here in the industry just take for granted the fact that others made rules, others made conditions, and we're expected to work for it. No, you're not powerless. You control what you accept. Ask yourself, where am I giving up control? Whom am I giving it up to? One decision can take that back and give you what you've probably been missing for a long time. Once you start taking control, you never go back, and things always look better on the other end. A way for you to get back control from TruckinCityMedia.com. Tow trucks on the prowl in Chicago, Illinois. Imagine you're dealing with a towing company, whether it's because you're in a rig, whether it's because you're in a car, whether it's because you're in an accident, you're broke down. Could be any number of reasons. This fella helps you out, does whatever. Problem is, you need to get a hold of him now you get your machine back or get something out of it. Or maybe you just want to square up and pay the bill. What happens when you call that number and it's a dead line? Folks, this isn't just a possibility. This is an actual fact. And it's happening right now in Chicago. And it's been reported on. Check this out.
New at 10, Chicago police want to warn you tonight about thieves posing as tow truck drivers. It's happened at least twice since February 26th. Victims got into a crash on the locations you see there on the screen. The fake tow truck driver then shows up, takes the victim's car without their permission to unknown locations. The victims cannot contact the fake company, and police say if you call for a tow, to verify the truck's municipal license number to prevent becoming a victim.
According to sources, these criminals are just waiting for accidents. Now, this could be with cars, could be with trucks, could be with anything. No one knows the full extent of the assets they've got. No one knows the full extent of how many cars they've stolen or how many people they've impacted. But they come in fast, they take advantage of you and leave. We just went through a number of reports from a number of different cities where towing companies felt like they were privileged and had one over on the people that they were servicing. Chicago, get your shit together. Because, my friends, other cities have tried this out and failed. If you're in an accident, you pick the towing company. Don't let somebody else do it, okay? Don't let just anybody stand up and hook up to your equipment, whether it's your rig, your car, whatever. You call the shots. Only in the case where an insurance company requires something, even they send you documentation telling you who's on the way. Call the police, 911 or whatever you got to do. Take care of obvious injuries first, but make sure the police are involved in who's coming to help you. I don't know how many people are bold enough to do it in front of the cops, but God, if you do it, you deserve what you get. Look for markings. Anytime an unmarked tow truck shows up, always have your wits about you. Don't just let them walk up and say, yeah, I work for X or Y or whatever. Folks, we know Chicago has its issues, but this is next level. This is beyond crazy. Memphis tried it. Charlotte tried it. Chicago, y'all playing with fire. That's all I'm saying. Let's do what we can. Spread the word. Go down below. Hit the like button. Become a subscriber of this channel. Give this video out, especially this chapter of it, this second segment, to anyone and everybody that you know in, near, or around Chicago area. Let's put these jackasses out of business. Protect yourself from shady towing scams. It's communities like this that serve the greatest purpose. It's trucks that make the deliveries, but it's you that make the difference. But we're also doing it on the weekends on a show I call Truckin' Frontline. You're welcome to join. I'm up there on the weekends, usually between 7 and 8 o'clock, having a great time. Look forward to seeing you there. Till the next video, remember, be on the lookout, keep it real, and keep it rolling.